My name is R Christoph, and in this video we're doing a real tarot card reading with one of my clients. Of course, this particular person has somebody who is interested in them, is doing all the nice things for them, but that person still hasn't made the move forward. Of course, the person who ordered this reading is confused at why this person hasn't been making the move to turn things forward into a more serious connection. Of course, if this reading resonates with you, stick around. This should be an interesting reading. You say here that there is a guy who likes you. He does all the nice things. He has not made any moves. So you're wondering where the relationship is going. Of course, you say here that you don't want to waste anyone's time. Let's find out where this relationship is going. We're going to pull the 5 cards for you right now. Of course, the way that this is going to work, I'm going to flip each card over one at a time. With each card I flip over, I'm going to give you a brief description of each individual card, and then once all 5 cards have been flipped over, I'll tell you what all the cards are saying together, and that's when we'll get the final answer. Of course, you want to know where this relationship is going. Let's find out right now. The first card that we have here for this one is the Page of Pentacles. This is actually a really good card. The Page of Pentacles here represents that this person is grabbing hold of an opportunity, okay? So this person sees your connection as an opportunity. This person is trying to grab hold of that opportunity. The next card that we have here for this one is the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles here represents a farmer who plants seeds over time to grow the connection. So this is somebody who is doing little things, okay, to grow the connection and bond between the two of you. The next card that we have here for this one is the 10 of Pentacles. This is a fantastic card. 10 of Pentacles. This is one of the best pentacle cards that you can get in the tarot. Now, the 10 of Pentacles does not represent the present, okay? It represents the distant future, and it actually shows you being really happy and satisfied with the way things go as time progresses. We're definitely seeing here in these cards that this person is taking things slower, okay? Let's take a look at the next card that we have here for this one. And the next card that we have here is the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups represents the opportunity presenting itself to you, but it still shows that somebody's focusing on other things, okay? Interesting. And the last card that we have here for this one, which could set the tone for this entire reading. Of course, once we take a look at this card, I'll be able to tell you what all the cards are saying together, and we'll be able to fully answer your question. And we have the Emperor. So the Emperor card here represents control. Now, the interesting part about this card, I feel like that it's not about somebody who wants to be in control, but it's almost like somebody asking permission from someone else who they think is in charge of this situation. So let's talk about what all the cards are saying together. Of course, going back to your question, you say you're wondering where this relationship is going, okay? So this guy who likes you, it's very clear from the first 3 cards. This person really likes you. This person is doing their best to grab hold of the opportunity, but this is somebody who's used to things moving slower, okay? Do note, if you allow things to progress at a slower pace, do note that things will lead to a point eventually that you're going to be happy and satisfied with. Do note what's happening right now is this person keeps presenting himself to you, but he's waiting for you to either give permission or take action to allow things to move further. So you're, you want this person to do more, try more, be more direct with what they want, when they're seeing you as the person who's in charge of the way things go and what happens next, okay? Rather than you being the one that's more direct, rather than you being the one who decides to move things forward. You're waiting for this person to do it. So understand, if you're waiting for this person to take a bigger chance, a bigger leap, they're going to keep being nice to you, and that's as far as they're probably going to go unless you communicate with them that you're interested, that you want more. Okay. So I think communication is really the only issue here with this connection. I do think that this is somebody who does want to develop a connection with you. I do think that if you continue to let things move forward, the two of you will reach a place where both of you are happy, but it's almost like this person sees you as the one who's in charge. Okay. And this person hasn't gotten a clear enough sign to understand that you're ready for things to move forward in a bigger way. Okay. So you may be giving signs. Okay. You may be giving permission in your own way, but he's not understanding the permission that you're giving, and he's waiting for you to give him a really obvious and clear sign that you're interested in him. Okay. So do note, I do think that this person is interested in you. Do note that I do think that things will continue moving forward in a positive way. Understand that he's doing his best to impress you. He's doing his best to get your permission to move things forward, but he's not the one that's going to move things forward in an obvious way. You're the one that needs to grant him permission. You're the one that's going to have to be very obvious that you're interested in him before he'll feel comfortable to move things forward faster. Well, what an interesting reading. Of course, the cards suggesting that maybe they need to make a move if the other person is not doing it. And the cards are definitely saying that this person is very interested in them, but perhaps they're waiting for a clearer sign before moving things forward. Of course, if you'd like your very own tarot reading, feel free to check out the links connected to this video. I'd be more than happy to record a reading for you.